Thank you for staying with us on the AM show. It is NSMQ time. And of course, I don't know about your school, but hopefully they're still repping. But yesterday, there was a lot of talk about the Western region. And today we have more from Maxwell Agbagba in that respect. What has been happening in that part of the country? Do watch this. We'll connect shortly live with our correspondents.
Purity of mind and body to serve our God, and guide.
That's a great one. That's a wonderful anthem. Congratulations, girls. Are you excited?
Yes.
We really expected more than this today, but throughout the contest we realized that it's not just about saying it, it's much more about working harder to get the points, and we've realized our mistakes. Okay. So even though we've won, this is not the highest peak. We still are doing our best to get more points at the national stage. So expect the very best from us. We will go back. Yes.
Okay, is Archbishop Potter Girls going to break the genes of the girls could not win in the competition ever after 2 decades?
Okay, so it depends on our perseverance and our hard work. So if we put in much effort, we believe by the grace of God that we'll be able to break that.
Okay, so should we expect that?
Well, yeah, more or less, yes.
More of it. Okay, great. Thank you. Let me talk to your science and maths coordinator, Matthew Atap. Matthew, tell us, what's the feeling like in your camp right now?
For today, this is not what we were expecting.
Okay.
Yes, this is not the way my girls display.
Okay.
Because from round one, I could see that they were not all that answering the questions the way we prepared them.
Yeah.
But at the end, we were able to qualify.
Okay.
But the points we had is not the points we expected to because the points is too low. The points are, yes, okay. 39 is not what we expected to get. 38 rather.
Okay, so we should expect more work.
Yes, yes. The team need
better performance than that.
Better. So Wednesday, you will see them.
Wednesday, we
yes,
see them in action
at the regional championship.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the national competition? What are you looking for?
Yeah, national too. This year, we want to go ahead, move ahead. Because last year we were eliminated at the 1A stage.
Yeah.
But this year we are expecting to move above that stage.
Okay.
Like always say, regional championship shouldn't be our portion.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for talking to us.
You're welcome.
Congratulations once again, girls.
Beautiful there from the Archbishop Potter Girls Senior High School in the 2nd D Takrady area of the Western region. We connect now live with my colleague Maxwell Agbagba. So, Maxwell, there's a whole lot of action going down. The Archbishop Potter Girls yesterday not satisfied with their performance, though they've qualified for the national competition. What more can you tell us from the Western region? What has been happening there? Maxwell, can you hear me? So we shall try to connect with Maxwell Agbagba, who will bring us more updates as far as, the Western Regional competition is concerned. Of course, earlier we also had the situation with the Emporon Senior High School, which actually, for the first time in the Southern Belt, scored -2. That is a novelty in the Southern Belt as far as the NSMQ is concerned. And another matter that I raised this morning to do with what exactly is happening to our less endowed schools when it comes to science education. Another subject that we're going to be looking at in respect of the National Science and Math Quiz at point. But we're going to try to reconnect with Maxwell Agbagba, and as and when we have him, we'll be getting him on to tell us about what more has been happening in the Southern Belt as far as the National Science and Math Quiz is concerned. If we're able to get Manuel Karanting as well, we'll go to the Northern Belt. And Maxwell, thank you for joining us. So I was talking about Archbishop Porter girls yesterday and their celebrations, but what more has transpired in the contest as far as the Western region is concerned?
Well, yesterday we had St. Mary's Boys, SHS, also qualifying for the national competition, which will be happening in October. Okay. On the first day that happened sometime last week, Saturday, we saw St. John's School also, qualifying to the regional, to the national competition, which will take place in October. What will be happening today will be the final round of contests for the regional qualifiers. We have the Western region and then the Western North region. Together, they come together to make up the Western zone. So instead of a championship, instead of a regional championship like we've had in the Greater Accra region and the Central region, this time it's going to be the Western zonal championship. And in there, we're going to have seeded schools like GSTS, Ghana Secondary Technical School, where we are right now, students going about their normal activities. Tomorrow, we'll have them, competing right here in the Assembly Hall, which is just some meters away from me. But let me quickly run you through. I'll run you through some of the contests that we have today. But I have someone who is here to witness, the contest that will be taking place. Can you join us briefly? Your name, sir? Michael Eric Fletcher. Oh, okay. You follow the National Science and Math Quiz? Yes, for some time now. Oh, okay. Tell me, what excitement does it give you? Why do you follow it?
Well, in the Western of, that is a very good idea for us. Okay. It's a new region, and now we are now trying to open up with this Maths and Science Quiz. So at least if we are able to get somewhere, it will motivate those in the hinterland at least to participate more.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. And what does it do to you? Which school did you attend?
I attended too many schools. Twansi Secondary School, Apam Secondary School, and then I attended Commander Training College or College of Education. Okay, but where does your heart belong really? If it comes to the National Science and Maths, which school? It belongs to my school. It belongs to my school. That is why I'm here.
Okay.
The BNE Senior High Technical School. I am here because of them. Oh, okay. I am not part of the team, but I have traveled all the way to give them the moral support to win.
Wow. Where did you travel from?
The BNE in the Western North.
Okay, and you came on your own?
I came on my own.
Just to watch them?
Just to motivate my students.
Wow. Do you think they'll be able to qualify for the national competition?
I promise you they are doing it. You see, this is an eye-opener for those in the Western North. Okay. So at least it's a platform for us to expose ourselves. Even when we don't, we'll get the exposure, and next time we can fade down.
Sure. I get it. Thanks so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
And then good luck to your team. Hopefully, you traveling from the BNE to this place will not be in vain.
It will not be in vain. We are winning.
Thank you. Okay, so you just had someone who traveled all the way from the BNE to come and support his former school, and he's determined to push them to victory. In fact, when we got here, we entered Assembly Hall. He was the first person I met. He's the only person here right now. We're still waiting for the schools to arrive on the ground so the competition, the contest itself would start. But you can see the zeal and the excitement, the National Science and Maths Quiz, the regional competition, has already generated, Benjamin.
Well, Maxwell, thank you for that very interesting report, and very interesting from that gentleman traveling all the way just to, root for his team. Well, this is where we draw the curtains on this morning's installment of the AM show. But you know what? It's a lot of hustle every day, what we have to do and all of that. Don't draw your assumptions and think, oh, this and that. Charlie, if tomorrow you see that boy, they fly small, it's been a lot of hustle. Here's Stone Boy, and that's how we wrap up the show on this terrific Tuesday. Enjoy.